Welcome to Trading Lounge and the SP 500 for the 12th of June. And starting with the S&P on the daily chart here, it appears that now we have wave 1 top in place, and we'll be pulling back to the 50-60% retracement level here for wave 2. We don't quite have a finished impulse wave down through here. And what I mean by that is an impulse wave is 5 waves. So if we do get those 5 waves coming down here a little bit further, then we'll see an ABC pattern back up and another 5 down here, because we'll get 5. If we get 5 here, then we'll get 5 over here. It doesn't have to pull all the way back down into this space here, the 61.8% retracement level. It certainly can just sit on this support level over here. But what we are looking for as a wave 2, we're looking for a 5-3-5 structure, and it should be simple and it should be sharp. And as we can see, the first move down here as the A wave has moved extremely fast coming down through here. So we did have a count for this particular count here, but even so, I have to admit that to get this wave 5 of 1, we were actually looking for one more little push up here to complete that, and we just didn't get that. The Nazi basically took control of that. We can squeeze 5 waves out of this situation, but I won't go into that now. And squeezing things and making things fit is not really my cup of tea. But normally the markets that are leading, they have the correct wave structure, and the followers tend to get pulled around a fair bit. So in this instance here, we're looking for 5 waves to pull down through here, and then we're looking for an A and a B and a C wave here. And that also, as this one here is simple, the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave, and the C wave should be on a slight more angle than this as well, than the A wave here. And as I mentioned, 5 waves here, 3 waves here, and 5 waves here. This should be the same for the B wave in this case as well. Being a wave 2, it should be 5 waves, 3 waves, and 5 waves. And yeah, let's go in and take a closer look. I don't think the 1 hour chart, oh yes, it's going to give us something here. So we can look at it like this here. Just bring this into perspective a little bit here. So I mean, for any sort of trade further down, we can get further down from this point here once the 3,000 becomes the resistance, and we can pull down to, say, the 29 area here. But the next sort of short trade coming down this side here will be after this ABC here, and that, as I mentioned, that will be 5 waves here, 3 waves here, and 5 waves here. And that can also pull back up as a B wave to the 61.8% mark from that high to wherever the low comes into place here for that. So let's go to I have to go to the tick chart if we want to pull this apart a little bit to see what's sort of going on here. So let's just bring a bit of data in here. We may as well talk about it. We've got nothing else to talk about. So let me just bring this in here. Just bear with me a second. That sits on that one. That sits on that one. So we've got this as wave 1 here and wave 2 here, and then we'll look at this as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for wave 1 here, ABC for wave 2 here. If we open this up enough, then we can actually just get this happening here a little bit better. So we're in green wave 2, and we're in a bit of a third here, especially at this point here. So we've got blue wave 2, green wave 2, grey wave 2, and blue wave 2 here coming down. So this will be the strongest part of the structure here. So we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, ABC here, and 5 waves here and here, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 to here. So 4 here, and then the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 to this point here. That takes us down to this wave 3 and 4 here, down for 5 here for this third here, and then an A and a B and a C for wave 4 here, and then we need to open this up somewhat here. So it's really scooted along here, hasn't it? And then I was looking at this is 100 ticks, and I have pulled this apart on 20 ticks, so down for 1 here, back for 2. There's actually 5 waves in here, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here for wave 3, and wave 4 here, and wave 5 here, coming down for this wave 5 here. So I was looking at this as 1 and 2 here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the third wave, the fourth wave here, and I was looking for this down here as 1, back for 2 here, 3, 4 and 5 coming down here. So looking for the third wave here to I can't draw on this side here, but 1 and 2 here if I've got this right, 3, 4, 5 here. So probably down at the 2980 area, 2970 sort of area here maybe. And once it's down here, then we'll have the fifth of the fifth of the fifth of the third wave here. So then we'll be looking for this fourth wave here. So sometimes the market tends to get a little bit sticky around large numbers, so we need to see how this plays out here. So from the low of wave 3 here, we'll look to the wave 4 here. So if we just put this in below the level here, we have the trading levels here, which will be the 80, 72 in here, and 65 in here. So we put those in. Then we've got the midpoint down at this point, and then also too we've got the midpoint up here. Then we've got group 1 here, which is 3, 2, 1 here. So we'll see the market sort of play out in this space here, but let's just get a little bit of an idea for wave 4 rally here if we see it coming into this space here, where you'll be able to adjust it as well. Let's just move this back here a little bit. Taking that down to, I'll just take it down to close to the 80 here. That would leave the wave 4 way up here. So we probably won't come up here, but it's, and this is also the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree here. So it may come up here. I don't know. We just got to kind of watch it a little bit, but it's, yeah, the higher it comes here, then the less the wave 5 will come down. But the less that wave 4 moves up here, then the further wave 5 will go down. So that's what we need to look at. So I wouldn't go chasing this market just yet for this. We need some sort of outcome from the 3000 here. So another little 5 waves down here to roughly the 2980 area, and then some type of effort to climb back up. How far will it go? I don't know. It might only go to this wave 4 of 1 lesser degree here. I don't know. We just got to see how it goes. But hopefully we can pick that up and look at being able to trade wave 4 down to wave 5. And also just coming back to the bigger picture here for a moment. So all we've been talking about is just the 5 waves down through here as little wave 3, that blue wave 3 that's not finished, wave 4 that can rally back, and then wave 5 that can take us lower. Yeah, so we'll just see where that goes. We'll be able to get that price target from wave 4 to wave 5 once wave 4 is in play there. And we should be able to capture some of this here. Like the A wave will bounce back quite quickly, the B wave will be in 3, and this will be in 5 waves here, and it can also pull back to the 50-60% as well. Not that it has to, so just be careful about that. I'll just take this to Well, blue wave 1 up here was really short, yeah, so that means that the extension's in wave 3, so blue wave 5 will be rather short as well, so that will leave us in the 61.8% mark here for that, roughly, just as a bit of a guide stick to start with. So then we should be able to trade some of this in here, and also wave 5 down in here, and also this structure here as well. But, you know, I think the exciting thing about all of this is that if we go back to this section here, the daily chart, we're looking at the A wave here, the B wave here, and the C wave here that may or may not come down this far here, as there's really good support here. And very often we see wave 2 sitting, you know, where previous wave 4 is, if the structure has got the right look and feel about it, so the right perspective about it is probably the right word. But it's this one here that's going to be the interesting point for all of us to make a bit of pocket money in, because this wave 3 that comes into play here, that's going to be stronger than wave 1 coming into play. So we can expect wave 3, oh, it's already there, lost the plot. So we can expect that this move here as wave 1, the length of that, we can expect wave 3 to be that plus probably another 60% on that. That's where we'd be looking at for that. So it's going to take us nice and high. And the trade to be taking here, of course, is that we'll be looking for 5 waves up here, and this be 1 and 2 in here, and hopefully we can work with the 3,000 for 1 and 2 like we've done over here with the medium level here, and then that would leave us with this third wave here of the third wave. So this will be the strong one to catch here. Definitely got to be loaded up into this third wave here. Yeah, so that's really about it for today. I'll just keep it sort of simple, and yeah. So just to sort of recap this on the 4-hour chart here for a little bit of trading thing, is that we're looking for 5 waves down here. We can trade blue wave 5 down from wave 4. We'll have that on our charts come out every day, and this video comes out every day as well. So you'll be able to find out where that wave 4 is here. And also we can look to trade some of these parts here, not this move back through here, but this one here. If we get 5 waves in wave A here, which we should, then we're going to get another 5 waves over here. Now the 2 of them can have equality, so that gives us a really good insight here, because if we get 5 here after an ABC back here, 50-60%, then we're going to get another 5 over here. So that's tradable, but we'll be trading against the trend, so the retracements will be deeper, so we need to be mindful of that. But it's really this one here that we want to catch here, and we'll catch that one here because once we've got those 5 waves completed here, we'll be looking for the first little impulse wave down through to here, mainly observing that. We could probably get some of it. And that wave 2 here is going to be the setup here, and we'll catch that wave 3 down here, wave 4 and wave 5, wherever that may come to here. And then we start building to the upside there. So I think this is pretty exciting now that this is in place here. This 5 of 1 is in place here. All we need to do is go through this structure here, which is tradable at this degree of structure, and then it leaves a nice door open for a nice bullish market at that point there. But as always, we'll just take step by steps. The market did catch me out here because we were expecting, at minimum on our website, you would have seen that we had this count there on our website where we're looking for this wave 5 here of 1 here, and that just didn't occur. So it caught me off guard, but you can't win them all, I guess. But anyway, we picked the thread back up, get back on the horse, and this is what we need to be looking at next. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support. Cheers.